I'm Chuck Shimer. My wife Leslie and I have been members of Tuckahoe for 30 years, and our children, William and Sarah, grew up in the church. Our family's faith has been shaped, and we have been nourished by Tuckahoe. It's been said it takes a village to raise a child. Well, Tuckahoe has been that village for us. 31 years ago, William was a 2-year-old, and while Leslie and I hadn't been regular church attendees since our high school years, we were searching for a church for our then family of 3. On a snowy Sunday morning, we had planned to visit Second Presbyterian Church downtown, but we were running late, the roads were bad, and Tuckahoe, whose then pastor Rocky Leahy I had met at a regional good government nonprofit, was close to our house. So we came here, and we've never left. Congregation members then and now were very welcoming to young families. So we joined Tuckahoe later that year, and Pastor Leahy soon approached us about getting involved in serving on church committees. Several years after that, I was elected to session, and over the years, I've served several terms on sessions and have been on the Stewardship and Finance Committee for over 25 years now, including serving as a term as church treasurer. From these experiences, I've learned it's imperative that Tuckahoe maintain a strong financial position so that we can carry out our mission. In addition to the things I've done, Leslie has served several terms as deacon, including moderating the diaconate, helped establish the Church Endowment Committee, and is currently an elder on the Christian Formation Committee. William was 5 when he met his long-term best friend, Ben Spence, here at Tuckahoe. They were in church-sponsored Cub Scout troop together, later as Boy Scouts together, and participating in Tuckahoe's youth group. Ben served as best man at William and Kathleen's wedding at Tuckahoe in 2018. Parents' Night Out at Tuckahoe was a godsend for parents like us. We're not from here and have no local relatives. Years later, we learned that for the first several times we brought young Sarah to P&O, she cried most of the time and had to be held and carried around by Patty Withrow, Sherry Flournoy, Dee Daughtry, and others. Caritas, for years a Tuckahoe tradition the week after Thanksgiving, became an annual Shimer family event. We'd help with its setup and takedown, and we'd cook the largest turkey I could find, and as a family, we'd make turkey divan and then all come together to serve to Tuckahoe's homeless Caritas guests. William and Sarah were Camp Hanover regulars, from Flap Your Wings beginner camp sessions through being camp counselors and coming back for winter camp, as well as being Tuckahoe Youth Group regulars. And that included attending Montreat and a Taizé, France visit for Sarah. They both participated in Tuckahoe Youth Bells, with William going on to ring bells at Williamsburg Presbyterian Church while in college, as well as moderating its college youth group, and then on to ringing bells at Trinity Presbyterian Church in Northern Virginia, where he also served as a deacon. While Sarah didn't continue ringing bells after Tuckahoe, she was a religious studies major in college, did a winter internship at Camp Hanover, and subsequently spent a year in Boston as a PCUSA young adult volunteer, focusing on food security and a church food pantry and community garden. But Tuckahoe hasn't only nurtured our children. When I was diagnosed with cancer in 2005 and went through chemo treatment and follow-ups from 2006 to 2008, Tuckahoe's then pastor, Fred Rose, our deacons, and other members of the congregation were there for me and our family. Subsequently, Leslie has had a couple of health issues, and again, Tuckahoe staff, deacons, and members were in our corner. Now, as empty nesters, with no children or other relatives in the area, Tuckahoe continues to nurture us. Tuckahoe programs keep us involved and connected, including adult Christian formation Sunday classes, women's study group meetings, theology on tap, cooking and delivering meals for Liberation Veteran Service, multi-generational mission trips, and Tuckahoe Travelers Abroad trips. In recent years, Tuckahoe's live streaming of services and Zoom meeting options have been instrumental in keeping us plugged in to our village, particularly during the months when we are at our summer place in New Hampshire. Over the years, we have put our time, efforts, talents, such as they are, and resources into Tuckahoe, and our Tuckahoe village has given us so much in return, for which we are eternally grateful.